Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're excited, and I know I'm excited for this episode. So let's get right into it. Here you can see is a result that we played in the first match for the Barclays Premier League season. And you can see we did win one away from home against Cardiff. That file was corrupted, so I didn't get to put it into the episode for this match, but we did win away from home. And you can see though the second match for the Barclays season, we're jumping into a match with Sunderland at home. And let's hope that the boys can actually pull a result from this match in the Barclays Premier League and make it 2 from 2 wins and make me a very happy manager and really show why we should be up in here and not finish last like what the prediction has said. Here you can see though we're going up with the 4-2-3-1 lineup, and I'm very happy with how the team have been performing in the recent match. Although we did win 1-0, it should have been finished like 2-0 or 3-0, but we had a very good performance. Cardiff did have their chances as well, but we did actually pull out with a win away from home against Cardiff. Where you can see though we're jumping in this match now at home against Sunderland. And you can see though that right from kickoff, Derek is on the ball, sends it to Davis, Davis to Pisano, our right back. Pisano holds up the play, sends a beautiful switch play over to Gray, who is our left winger, who sends a back heel to Pisano, to Casado. Casado holds up play, sends a beautiful ball to Gray. Gray beats his defender, sends it to Dodo. Dodo roll it around one. Dodo, goal! What a beautiful finish from Dodo, who is a recent signing. The Brazilian comes in, who's actually a left midfielder, a left winger, but he has been doing the job for us in the attacking midfield role, and I think I will continue playing him in that role because he has really shown some surprise or some beautiful plays in that role. He's getting into position beautiful. He is actually bringing his Brazilian flair into attacking midfield role. In the 9th minute, they're on the ball, as you can see now. Sends a beautiful ball to now Barini is on the ball, sends it to Jones cut inside, but great intercepts, and Casado loses it to Jones again, and he sends a cross into Rodwell, and Rodwell shots it on the ball, and Len's shot was saved by our goalkeeper Joseph White. And a beautiful save at that. So in the 30th minute, they whipping that cross, it lands to Brickcut, but Dodo intercepts. Dodo beats one player, and he continues his run, and he's using his pace to continue and get in an attacking position, and he sends it over to Gray, and Gray would make it 2, but the keeper puts a hand to it and sends it behind for a corner. What a beautiful run from Dodo to get that counter attack going. And I just really love this player right now. He is a real star for our team. Here you can see though in the 31st minute, Gray intercepts, who sends it down to Pisano. Pisano holds up play, sends it to Dele Alli. Dele Alli sends it over to Davis. Davis sends a beautiful ball, split the defense to Gray. Gray cuts back in, sends it down to Davis. Davis to Dodo. Dodo back to Gray. To Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus ball roll around one and takes a shot, and he puts it in the back of the net in the 34th minute to make it 2-0 Bolton, and Sunderland is down by 2-0 in the 34th minute. The championship side has came up, and they have shown why they should be a part of the Barclays Premier League. What a finish from Gabriel Jesus, who is our number 10 and our striker for the rest of the series. And I'm really happy with the performance that he has put in this match. Beautiful shot. And you can see though at halftime we had 3 shots, 3 on target. Very efficient from the boys, but they had 2 shots, none on target, and they had more possession than us. So 4 minutes after the half, they got a free kick, and that shot actually didn't trouble White at all and went over the crossbar, and that gave us a goal kick for the 58th minute. And that's one of the opportunities they had. You can see Casado sends it out for a throw-in, and their player throws it in, but it lands to Jones. Jones playing it around the back line, who sends it over to their left back. Their left back sent to Rodwell. Rodwell back to Lenz. Lenz back to Rodwell. Rodwell sends it into Barini. Barini to Rodwell, and Rodwell's shot was just wide of the post. And I think that White had that cover, so it didn't really trouble him at all. You can see Lenta sends a beautiful ball into Fabio Borini, and his shot was saved by White, our goalkeeper, number one, and it went behind for a corner in the 83rd minute. Beautiful strike, but the challenge was very much matched by our goalkeeper White, and you can see that is how the match finished, 2-0 at home for Bolton Wanderers, and we have made it 2 out of 2 wins, and I'm very happy with the performance of the boys right now. You can see though, we played a very good match. You can see Dodo was the man of the match. 100% shooting accuracy, 81% passing accuracy, and White also had a good match, collecting a match rating of 8, and I'm very happy with White right now. So you can see though, we're going to continue training White because he is not up to the Premier League level right now. So we're going to train White, Bennett and Ezekiel, trying to get those players up to the 70 and White further up. And finally White is going up to the 73 overall, and I'm very happy with that. He has become the first team and the best keeper for our season, for our team right now, and I'm very happy with the youngster right now. You can see we have a derby match against a rival match against Manchester United, and decided to sim it, which was my mistake, and that's how it goes. And you can see though that Valencia picks up an injury in the 3rd minute. I really hope the boys can actually pull out a result in this, and we do, with Kovalenko picking up a goal in the 44th minute, and then Anthony Martial actually scored to equalize it in the 56th minute to actually give United a point in this. The boys have really pulled out performances in this league so far, so we have actually collected a good amount of points. We're still unbeaten in the league, and I really hope that we can continue that form for a little while, just to get some points in the bag, so when we come up against a team like Chelsea or Manchester City, that we can actually lose, but we won't be finishing in the lower part of the league. You can see these are some of the players that I decided to scout. Some free agents. I actually need a goalkeeper, because we only have one goalkeeper right now, which is White, and I decided to go for this guy right here, Victor Saint-Chorian or something like that. I decided to give him what he wanted, 10k, 3 years on his contract, and a squad rotational player. And this guy right here, Carlos Lampe, the 29-year-old, and I decided to give him what he wants, 7k, 3 years, and a squad rotational player as well. And you can see these are 2 midfielders that I decided to look at, but I just add them to my short list for now. I'm not too sure if I will sign them or not, and you will see. Good thing about this is that we can sign a free agent during the season, so if there's any injury of anything of the sort, then I can bring in one of these players to fill that gap. Here you can see the Capital One Cup match against Doncaster, and I decided to put our second team in it, and I really don't want to play in this match, but the boys actually pulled out a marvelous result with a 4-1 win at home against Doncaster, and I was happy with the result, but I actually do want to move forward. So here you can see Carlos Lamp and Saint-Chorian. I decided to reject Saint-Chorian because he is 10k and I don't have that much money, so I decided to go for Lamp, and he's only 7k, which will come off of our budget, and I'm very happy with that. So you can see though, Rayo Vallecano came in for White, our goalkeeper, and I rejected it. Max Clayton decided to accept that bid from Birmingham City because we actually need the funds in, since we want to bring in some more players, but through the youth system. So we need the funds to advance. And you can see we have our away match away from home against one of the biggest sides and one of the favorites to actually win the Barclays Premier League this season, Manchester City. And we're playing away from home at the Etihad Stadium, and it's good to be in the Premier League with actual stadiums. So let's see how the boys actually do in this match. I really don't expect anything much out of them in this match, but let's see what has happened. But I must say that this match was a very eventful match, and I'm going to give it away. We actually pulled out a result out of this, so we'll see in the upcoming future what has happened in this match. You can see though they're actually going up with a weaker team, but their weaker team is actually still stronger than our team. You can see Yaya Toure wearing the captain's armband, and they have Joe Hart in goal. And what a way for us to jump off in this match with our second match in the channel, in the episode against Manchester City. You can see though their backline is weaker. They're playing Roberts, but their attack is very, very strong. So we just have to play defensive, play smart. Don't be stupid and leak goals left, right, and center. So you can see though we're going with our strongest lineup right now. I really hope the boys can pull out a result in this, because we have been the team in form. So let's see how well the boys do. So I decided to go on counter attack and defensive. So we're going to just break on counter attack because we expect Manchester City to actually hold possession. But you can see in the 17th minute, De Bruyne whips in across, Derek gets it out, but it lands to their centre back and it lands to Pogba, and Pogba's shot was just wide of the target. Thankfully, it wasn't on target, because I don't think White would have actually got a hand to that or saved that at all. And if that was on target, we would have been 1-0 down in the 17th minute. You can see though White is on the ball and he decided to play it out, and it lands to Witter, our former captain but no longer captain. Kovalenko is on the ball, sent it to Dele Alli. Dele Alli sent it to Dodo. Dodo holds up play, sent it back to Dele Alli. Dele Alli sent it to Dodo. Dodo holds up heel to heel flick, sends it to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus drills it in, and it lands to Dele Alli, and Dele Alli in the 22nd minute, our signing from Spurs, puts it in the back of the net to give us a lead in the 22nd minute of this match. What a beautiful play from the boys. Gabriel Jesus picking up our assist, and Dele Alli, who is our number 8, puts it in the back of the net, beating Joe Hart and giving us a result so far in this. In the 31st minute though, you can see Derek is on the ball, sends it over to Pisano. Pisano switch the play, sends it over to Casado. Casado sends it into Gray. Gray holds up, heel to heel flick to B. Sagna. Sends it up to Dodo. Dodo holds up. Dodo cuts back in. Yeah, it's all intercept, but it lands back to Dodo. Dodo sends it into Johnson. Would he make it 2? And he has made it 2 in the 34th minute. What a way the boys have been playing. Our number 7 has stepped up to the plate and put it in the back of the net. Adam Johnson in the 34th minute makes it 2 to Bolton, away from home at the Etihad Stadium. What a result the boys have been putting on. But I'm pretty sure let's not be complacent and actually leap goals, because Manchester City can strike in no time and actually pull a result from nothing. So let's hope that the boys actually can continue on this path and keep it up. Here you can see though breaking a counter attack. Dodo is on the ball. Dodo tried to do a ball roll around somebody, but Aaron Steiner, but it lands Dele Alli. Dele Alli sends it to Adam Johnson. Pisano is on the ball, who chips it over the backline, sends it to Johnson. Johnson to Gabriel Jesus. Adele, what a beautiful ball in from Dele Alli. And Dodo, being unselfish, sends it into Gabriel Jesus, and the Brazilians actually linked up right there and putting it into the back net. What a beautiful run off the bar from Dodo, and Dodo being unselfish to send it across the back line to Gabriel Jesus, and Gabriel Jesus with a beautiful finish to put it in the back of the net, and we are 3-0 up at the Etihad Stadium. That is a surprise and a half. You can see that De Bruyne that shot, and his shot went wide. What we actually did in this match, we actually played defensive. So actually only kept them to playing, actually taking long shots. We didn't want them to get in our box too much. So all their shots were pretty much long shots. You can see their left back on the ball sends it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne sends it into Aguero, and their centre back, who they are playing very much on high pressure, takes the shot, but it lands to White, and White saves. White sends it over to Gray, and he can see in the 90th minute, Derek intercepts, and it lands to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus sends it to Dodo, and Dodo has the pace to beat the French centre back, and he continues. And what a beautiful skill to kill the ball and sends it back to Gabriel Jesus, and he beats Joe Hart in his goal to make it 4-0 away from home with Manchester City. What a result the boys are putting on. Look at this kill of the ball from Dodo, the 5-star skiller from Brazil, and the 2 were used to play with each other, the same team in Brazil, and now linking up again to play with each other again, but with Bolton in the Barclays Premier League, and the two of them are showing why they are partners in crime. I'm pulling out a result that I'm very happy with, a 4-0 win away from home against Manchester City. Beautiful. You can see Manchester City had their opportunities, but we actually broke on counter-attacks a lot and actually pulled out a result in this. I'm very happy with the boys' performances. Look at that, 4-0 away from home against Manchester City. And guys, I'm very happy that we're back. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next episode. God bless you. Peace.